I'm live. Get this gimbal to work. There he goes. Good morning, everybody. What is today? December 15th? Sunday. Nice and cold out here. But I've got a mushroom heater. Keep me nice and warm. Got my cookie. Gotta start a poll, right? Let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm just typing some stuff real quick. What's a fourth one I can put down? So what's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, peanut butter, and what's another popular cookie? There we go. Good morning, everyone. Got a little poll started. A little brisk outside this morning, but that's okay. I've got a heater, like I said. Was it like how many days till the big day? December 25th? Oh, 10 days. 10 days. Hey, Shakira. I am in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And I normally get on here in the morning and just have a casual conversation over a cup of coffee. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. Yeah, I'm in the United States. Seems that Bailey has some issues. Well, I'll sit here and do this for a couple hours. Head back home. I got to work on doghouse today. Get that winterized. And chocolate chip cookies. Do that. That'd be a project today. I'm not going to do a whole lot today, though. Yeah, that's the old courthouse. Conor McGregor, 30 years. That didn't take long, somebody to say. It was pretty cold. I got a bunch of layers on. It'll be all right. I didn't want to sit in the car. Now, if the wind picks up and gets nasty, I may move into the car, but right now we're out on the patio. Abnormal had a question. This is a popularity contest for a master of immoral action. That's some deep Chinese proverb question thing you got going on there, man. I don't know. I'd have to study that and get back to you on that question. Yeah, I'm in Georgia. Over here in the Atlanta area. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am. But, well, it's nice and quiet on Sunday morning, too. It's also known as an election. Deep Thoughts by Abnorm. You're in Alabama? That's cool. And for me, I am 48 years old, 5'11", 200 pounds, work at the post office. I served in the military for 23 years, and I like my coffee black. And I'm doing pretty good this morning. Slept pretty good last night. Sometimes I don't. Toss and turn or whatever, things like that. But last night I slept pretty good. I was in the Army. Yep. In the Army. I did infantry for a couple of years and went communications. So yeah. Right now it's 8:30 in the morning where I am. So if anybody's wondering that. I'm out here normally a little bit earlier than that in the mornings. But I slept in. It's Sunday, right? Why not? I'm eating in front of you guys. I apologize. Well, you did communications for 12 years? That's awesome, man. It's changed a lot. I joined in 94 and yeah, went through the whole development of the laptops and satellite syncs and everything else. So yeah, Detroit Lions, go Lions. I do that sometimes. I'll say the Lions, not to be mean, but people are bragging about their college team or something on these live chats. So I'll say go Lions or go Bears. One of the less popular teams, just to throw a wrench in their conversation, you know. It's 44 degrees outside right now. I got a bunch of layers on, so it's not bad. Like I said, I have this heater right here with me too, so we got somebody from, I don't know if it's China or Japan or what, use it as a baseball team. Yeah, a lot of people around here talk about um, football more than baseball. But hey, Sax, how's it going, man? AJ's here. We got all kinds of people here this morning. This is great. I drove the old truck today. Can't see. I parked it in the plates so you can't see. Vladdy Daddy. Tom Rear of Timu. That's a good one. The Timu Conor McGregor. I think I've heard that before. It's still kind of funny. Staffy's here. Good morning, Staffy. Good to see you. You got your best friend's birthday today? Dixon. No, not doing that one. You're trying to mess with me. I'm not doing that one. The cookie is flat, but it's like this big around, big as my face. So, yeah, it looks a little flat, but it's nice. You can take freshly every day. There's pastries place right down the street, or across the block, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, LeBron tried to get me with that happy birthday name. Yeah, I remember you, Sax. I remember you. And why are there so many religious idiots in America? Freedom of speech. I don't know what else to tell you on that one. Some people consider me to be an idiot sometimes too. And so many religious non-thinkers outside of America. I don't know. I really don't know that one. No, I don't deliver the mail. I work inside the building. So I'm a clerk. I'm fortunate enough I don't have to deal with the rain and the weather and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm fortunate on that part. But I like working at the post office. It's pretty good. I'm finally in office. It's low stress, things like that. Miss Jody's trying to steal my subs. I use a Pixel 9, and I'm using the front camera of the Pixel 9. But I have my Pixel 7 on the standby if I need to look something up on the internet. Keep the conversation going. Normally I do a Chinese proverb during one of my streams too to get people kind of thinking, pondering a little bit. Indoctrinating others be a cult crime. Well, I mean, when you're born into a religion that your parents chose for you, a lot of people these days take a different path. You know, they study and learn and find something that suits them better. You know, that feeling when knee is surgery is tomorrow. That's a weird name. Hey, flying catch view. Too much cold, 6.6 degrees Celsius. It is pretty chilly, but I got the beard. Keeps me warm, right? Let's get a Chinese proverb in play. We should. We need to look one up, don't we? Monarch McGregor. I'm the knockoff version. Yep. Don't think names should be that long. What about Rumpelstiltskin? Bartholomew. Those are weird long names that are actual, right? Darwin see me somewhere. Interesting. Chinese proverbs. Oh, Chinese proverb of the day even. Let's see what we got going on here today. No, I don't want to. That's a horrible website. I've already been to that one. Definitive Guide to Chinese Proverbs, Sayings, and Quotes. I found this one site that had all the really one. The Z is here. Got all kinds of people here this morning. I'm excited for you guys joining me this morning. I really appreciate that. I've been trying to build this channel up, and when I do get to monetization, I'm going to use the proceeds for animal rescue. So, that's one of the purposes. I really enjoy getting in front of the camera too, so it's an enjoyable way for me to kind of raise money for animal rescue. But I haven't reached that point yet. Still got a lot of ways to go before this channel makes that. With your help, I could probably get there. Don't eat yellow snow. Where the dog go. Don't spit into the wind. That's another one. Change underwear daily. Let's do this again. Chinese proverbs. There was a cool site and I lost it. I should have bookmarked it. We got somebody who's French. Banana money is French. Hey, Taco. Let's see here. Collection of Chinese proverbs. Maybe we finally found one. Yep. Ooh, here's one. You guys ready for a Chinese proverb? Let's see. I've got people scrolling here so fast I can't keep up. Dig to China. There was a friend of mine at the post office. She was talking about when her kids were little, and they were digging in the backyard, and they were young boys, like 7 maybe or something like that, and they were digging a hole in the backyard, and they were screaming down the hole, "Hola, hola!" She's asking, "What are you doing?" "We're trying to talk to China," and they're speaking, and they were yelling Spanish down the hole. That was pretty funny. Somebody's advertising a car. That's okay. But you imagine little kids out back digging a hole and screaming, "Hola, amigo," down the hole, talking to China. Here's one that says, "The straightest tree is the first to be cut down. The well with the sweetest water is the first to be drained." Huh. That's interesting. Poland. Galaxies here from Poland. We got French people here. We got people from Boston. All over the world this morning. That's Hindi, I think. Gamer Boy YT. That looks like Hindi. From India or Pakistan, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. Well, good morning, everybody. Let's see what our cookie poll's looking like right now. 55% like chocolate chip, only 17 like oatmeal, 22 like peanut butter, and 6 like snickerdoodle. My favorite's oatmeal raisin. I think it's the most healthiest cookie you can get. It's the healthiest cookie of all the cookies, oatmeal raisin. I mean, if you ever have a bowl of oatmeal, sometimes you put raisins in it, and it's just a flattened bowl of oatmeal raisin, a cookie. It all works out. It's healthy, right? I'm not in Boston. I'm down here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Sometimes I have a moderator or two on here. They must be sleeping this morning. Not much traffic. 1 or 2 cars going by, that's all. Have I ever helped a stranger? Sure I have. Dark mint. Is that like, would that be like considered like Thin Mints, the Girl Scout cookies that everybody likes? I voted. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to talk about voting and stuff. I wish I hadn't voted at all. I wasn't going to vote, And I got sucked into everything. Hey, Sandro. And yeah, it was a waste, I thought. You're 174 miles away from my location. Tim Rice is honing in on the radar. Are you voting for yourself and you won? Hell yeah, dude. I should start doing that, put my own name in there on the ballot. They always have a blank spot, right? You can nominate whoever you want or vote for whoever you want. It's not too cold. It's no snow. We hardly ever get snow in Georgia. If it snows here in Georgia, the whole place shuts down. You know? I remember a few years ago we had a little bit of ice and everybody in Atlanta just couldn't drive. And we were laughing stock of the nation. It's pretty sad. It was just like a quarter of an inch of snow or something like that. Anyway, everybody needs help. That guy that just passed by me is wearing shorts and Crocs. He's like, the cold will not stop me. Yeah, if it snows, which is like once every 20 years or some garbage like that. Yeah, shorts and Crocs. It's like the girls that run around with shorts and flip-flops, but they'll have giant hoodies and stuff on. It's like, why do you mix match like that? What skeletons I hide in my closet? They'll stay there. I'm not gonna let them out. It's sort of embarrassing. I'm sure you have a few skeletons in your closet as well. You don't want to reveal to everybody. Well, amazing girl. My name is Malcolm. Attention-seeking disorder. I don't mind getting attention, but I enjoy doing this. It's like I think of it like a game, doing the live streams. I have these goals and aspirations on the YouTube app to reach a certain goal, and it's like a game to me. Fake toe charms, that's hilarious. I'm reading these chats. But I don't know, it's just fun for me. And like I said, I want to build a channel to help animal rescue. So that's what I want to use the proceeds for. The building behind me gave it away where I am. I don't know. Thanks for subscribing, amazing girl. I really appreciate that. And if you like, I do Coffee with Malcolm Monday through Friday around 7:15 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. And it's only like 30 minutes before I go to work. And we just kind of talk about current events or whatever suits our fancy, This is a nice Wrangler jacket. I like Wrangler brand. I don't know, I like the style of it, and this jacket was really nice. It's got the big free stuff on the inside. It's pretty warm. Not as warm as my downfield jacket that I have, but still pretty warm all the same. If this is a game, you have a mission for me. All right, what's our mission? Metamorphosis. Tell me what you got. Let's like a good challenge. All right, Sandro, have a good day. Amazing girls in India. That's awesome. I get quite a few people from India, actually. You know the structure of landmarks and trees, so you think you know where I am? Connor McGregor. These people chatting in Hindi. I don't know what they're saying. I need a translator on my live stream. I like it. Where do I sign up? All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and watch my videos, and then that's it. That's all you gotta do. I mean, if you want to turn Hindi bolo, I try to get some people, one of my viewers, to do a split screen with me on the live streams. Get to meet my audience and have them on one of the streams, and that'd be kind of cool. But I haven't had any takers yet. Oh, don't get me started on those New Jersey drones. I was going to try to avoid that. I've been talking about it for days. I even did a video. I do this other little video called WTF News, like a fake newscast, and I interviewed a guy in Jersey. So it's on my channel. It's like 55 seconds long. It's a short. But yeah, check it out, and it's pretty hilarious. Those drones are insane. No, I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Someone said that talking a lot of language. No, and my accent does not meet the UK requirements. We're close to other buildings, and they're also a bit like Boston, Georgia, and DC. No, I promise you, I'm in Georgia. You want to talk philosophy, metamorphosis? Well, join some of my streams for a little bit, and after a few streams, maybe we can get together. And I have an email address for this channel as well. It's CoffeeWithMalcolm@gmail.com. So you can send me an email with any thoughts, and concerns, or questions, even suggest topics to talk about. I think that's really cool. I've never been to India, but I would love to go. And I've had a few people invite me, but I don't have the money. So, Istanbul's here. Istanbul, how are you this morning? You'll check that video? Yeah, watch that little video real quick, come back. It's like a 1-minute video. You'll like it. It's pretty funny. Who's my favorite philosopher? I have a book on philosophy, but I can't say that I have one that's my favorite. Yeah, I'm listening to you, Thimby, while I'm reading you. I can't actually hear you, technically, right? Oh, and there's flags behind me too, so you can tell I'm not in the UK. See, American flag, and there's a state flag underneath it. So there's proof that I'm in Georgia. Yeah, shoot me an email, man. I've got a couple other people I correspond with via email regarding these podcasts, these streams, if you will. So yeah, check it out. Marcus Aurelius. I have not read the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. I'd have to do that. Like I said, I have a hard time reading a book all the way through. I get distracted, or I fall asleep, or something like that. It's hard for me to stay focused on stuff like that. But I had this one that has it breaks down philosophy over history in like 2 pages, 2 or 3 pages per philosopher. It's a real simple breakdown, kind of oversimplifies it in some ways, but it's really interesting to see. Have I read Beyond Good and Evil? I have not. There's a lot of books I should read. If they have an audiobook, I'd like to listen to that. I have to drive 40 minutes to work, so audiobooks work well for me. And Thimby's behind me. Well, I'm not looking. I'll see you on the camera if you're behind me. Foxlight, I'm glad I made your day. I apologize you're sick today. I hope you get to feeling better. We'll all send you good vibes. How about that? Everybody's sending Foxlight good vibes today so they can feel better. Yeah, that's it. I'm Conor McGregor's uncle. Finally, somebody got it right, Stuart. Thank you. I'm his uncle. Oh, they're riding Socrates' coattails. So you guys are getting too deep for me. I'll be learning from you. Before you, I'll learn more from you than you'll learn from me. We'll just put it that way. We got Lucifer effect. We got a lot of people talking about philosophy and things like that. In Chicago, I bet it's cold in Chicago, the Windy City. I was there in the summer. It was insane wind. I don't know how people survive there. If he's a decent guy. Been studying philosophy for a long time. That's cool. I mean, it really opens your mind to a lot of aspects and thought around the world and how people behave and act and things like that. I am not married. I'm in the state of Georgia. And it is 9 o'clock. You dictate the, you take over the conversation, do you? 9 o'clock. Oh, we got Rage Against the Machine playing on the radio. I can't read all these things so fast enough. But back on the drone thing, it's insane that, you know, some people believe America has the greatest military the world has ever seen, and we can't stop a few drones flying over New Jersey. And get your conspiracies going like that, you know. Green screen with a bell. You gotta be I'm not in Chicago, I promise you. Look, the state flag is right there behind me. And if it waves just right, you can make it out. But I'm in Georgia. You're looking for coffee. I like this little coffee shop here. It's locally owned and operated. It's really slow in the mornings. On mornings, it's very slow. It'll pick up in a couple hours. And yeah, it's nice. And we'll go for a walk around the block here in a minute too. We'll take a stroll around town towards the end of the live stream. Am I gonna die alone? What if I have all you guys with me? I have a girlfriend right now. We're not married though. Serving the franchisees. Yeah, I'm serving YouTube, making them money. But like I said, I enjoy doing it. I like making the videos a lot of times too. And that's why I have a bunch of other stuff on my channel as well you can check out. I think it's hilarious and funny. The WTF News casts are fun for me to do. So, she's sleeping in this morning, and I don't want to wake her up. So I get out of the house and, yeah, come up here on Sunday mornings and just chat. You want to do another Chinese proverb? Oh, here's one. So it says, in good times, the wise man works for the state. In bad times, he looks after himself. Is that actually a Chinese proverb? Yeah, if I could only have Conor McGregor's money. I don't have his tattoos either. I got my moderator on here now, so you guys that are spamming probably gonna get knocked out. It's simple, doesn't play. I'm a lot more lenient. I'll let you say 2 or 3 things before I time you out or block you. Give everybody a chance to have a little fun on the chat. That proverb sucked. It did suck. That was a weak one. This other one I had, I'll never be able to find that website again. I'll never find that website again. Oh my gosh. There's some different stuffs about books and reading, education and wisdom. True knowledge is when one knows the limitations of one's own knowledge. There's a little deep thought there for you. I'm not fighting anybody. My fighting days are over. I'm 48 years old. Man, I wish I could say bookmark that website that had the really cool Chinese proverbs on it. Something about he who hands the rose carries the smell of it. Or something. Gosh, I can't remember it now. I'll butcher it if I try to say it again. Something if you give a rose, a part of it stays with you or something like that. I'm killing this coffee this morning. I'm just like slamming it down. I'll have to go another one, be jumping all over the place in a little bit. Or turnstile sideways. Surely going to. That's pretty funny, Stuart. He who goes to bed with stinky butt wakes up, or he who goes to bed with itchy butt wakes up with stinky finger. Ah. Yeah, I believe that too. You have a good one, but I don't know what that says. And it's probably one of those things that make me sound like I'm saying something different for embarrassment purposes. I'm not going to fall for it. You're not going to trick me. Oh, man. What's another one? Children, family, fear. One cannot refuse to eat just because there is a chance of being choked. This website sucks too. These aren't popular at all. I don't even heard anything. They don't. Blah, blah, blah. These are not Chinese proverbs. I can't find that good site. Very loud and clear. Am I being too loud? I hope not. It's quiet out here, so I guess that's why I'm coming through a lot better. Why do I laugh so much? Give us a detailed answer. What were you asking about? Metamorphosis? I apologize. Did I miss your comment? Was it Xing Shai Pion Ni? I don't know what that says. Can't write it. Oh, is it chocolate chip or salted caramel? I could have added salted caramel. Chocolate chip's winning by a landslide on our popular vote here. Salted caramel, that sounds really good too. There's like I said, a bakery right across the street, down the block here. You want detailed answers about your marriage? I'm not married. I was married, but not anymore. Don't plan on getting married either. Hello from London. We don't have snow here. It'll be once every 10 years get a light shower of snow, a light dusting of snow, and then everybody freaks out and buys milk and bread. When that hurricane came through and knocked out North Carolina and did all that horrible damage up there, people were coming all the way down to Georgia to buy supplies. But what was interesting, when I went through the Walmart here in town just to do some grocery shopping, two things were completely sold out, and I found very entertaining. The bread aisle was completely sold out. You couldn't get a slice of bread anywhere in the town. And the beer aisle was sold out. All the beer was gone. So it's like they wanted beer and bread. I should have took a video of it. It was insane. All the soup and canned stuff was still there, cereal, all these different things, these dry goods and canned goods were all still there, but all the bread and beer were gone. It's like they really had their priorities down. I went to a gas station later that day, and this woman had like 6 cases of Michelob Ultra. She's like, I'm like, geez, going to a party? She's like, oh, my husband sent me down here to get some beer. Oh, it was crazy. You seen any video about drones? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That one took me like 30 minutes to put together. Videos are so easy to put together these days. RA313. Basically, my little WTF videos go through a thing where I got the reporter at first. He's being serious. And then you get the interview with the local who's completely off his rocker. And then sometimes I'll incorporate the news chopper or something of that sort at the end. Who the fook is that guy? I live in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I have some words blocked on my chat, so there's some things you can't say. Something that would be mean or derogatory to others. I've blocked a lot of those, so if it comes up and says you can't send that particular word or phrase, then that's why. I try to keep it civil, I'm not here to upset anybody. Thanks, Nathaniel. I appreciate that. People subbing to the channel. That's really awesome. I feel honored. And everybody's taking the time to sub to the channel and stuff. Like I said, it is growing. It's growing a lot faster than I thought it would. Just sitting here talking. I was trying so many different things on YouTube to make the channel grow. And the thing that worked the best is just sitting here talking to the camera. It's the easiest thing ever. I'm sure they're humans flying those drones. I don't think they're aliens. But it is bizarre that they're flying all over the place and nobody seems to know where they are, where they come from, what they're doing, who's doing it. The FBI is still investigating it. It's just wild. And then I made that video and showed it to somebody like, what's that about? I don't get it. I was like, you haven't heard about the drones in the news? It's all over the news. It's crazy. And then people are starting to shoot at them and things like that. It's just like, what would you do if you shot one and it landed in your yard? You know? It's the Illuminati and the federales spying. And just, why New Jersey? Of all the places you could fly drones over, and if you were like spying and stuff, why would you fly over New Jersey? You know? Wouldn't you fly over like a state that has a bunch of military bases or something like that? These are not the drones you're looking for. I didn't even think about that, Americano. You should do a video of that. These are not the drones you're looking for. I could have incorporated that in my WTF video. I didn't even think of that, dude. That's awesome. Oh man. They could have had a robed guy like Darkness and be like, these are not the drones you're looking for. Oh, that's just too funny. China did those weather balloons. What year was that? That was maybe 4 years ago or something like that, when those weather balloons were flying over California and stuff, and they made it all the way across the middle of the United States, and they were like Chinese spy balloons. It's like, what am I fighting next? Right now I'm fighting the cold. Does that count? But I'm not really that cold, honestly. It's not that bad. Oh, amazing. You're too nice to me. I'm sure there's all kinds of handsome people around. Yeah, that WTF news. And not many comments, though. People don't comment on videos like they used to. You know, people would comment on videos and troll them all the time. Yeah, the weather balloons, what a load of BS. I know, right? You're going to get a balloon to fly across the ocean. They can do it. And South Korea developed a drone that runs off hydrogen and can travel over 4,000 miles. And it's like, that's crazy. I mean, you could fly it to the States, but it wouldn't fly back. It wouldn't have enough fuel to go back. But if it was sending data, that's all you need. Let it crash. Who cares, right? Let that fall into the wrong hands, and then got drones flying all over the United States. You had to double check, Eden. Only on here do people call me Conor McGregor. Nobody's ever called me Conor McGregor until I got on these live streams. Oh, from Ireland. Awesome. That's cool. I get people from Ireland, UK, Slovakia, Turkey, Africa, different countries in Africa, India, things like that. To send the data 4,000 miles back is what I meant, Americano. Yeah, they have technology to send data, but you gotta think of it logistically, though. If you're sending a drone on like a suicide mission, you're back again.
I am.
I sold that truck.
That's what we wanted to ask you. So we saw it was gone.
Yep, sold it.
What did you sell it for?
25.
Huh?
2,500.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
From a guy I knew from years ago.
Okay.
So he knew me really well and felt confident in it. And
yeah.
yeah,
Did you
drove
want
off.
you to change the belt?
Nope, didn't have to do anything to it. He just took it and ran with it.
Even the trash in the back.
Trash in the back and everything. I didn't clean it out or nothing. Yeah, that was free stuff. There was a chain, a push broom.
You let him have the box?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the whole kit.
Take it away. It's all yours.
Yeah, gone. Not my problem anymore. See you guys.
Take care.
No, I sold the little 90. I had two trucks, a 99 Ford Ranger, and I had it for 25 years, and I sold it because I've got this truck now. I'll show it to you. Oh, there it is. That's my 77 Ford F-150. So now that I got that truck, I didn't want the little truck anymore. I wasn't using it, you know? There's no need for me to keep the little truck when I got that big one. I do not own any guns. No. I've seen what guns do. I've had enough of them. I don't care for them. Yeah, there's like no insurance on that truck. I mean, there is, but it's like dirt cheap. And I only drive it on the weekends around town because it gets like 8 miles per gallon. It just drinks gas like there's no tomorrow. So I just tool around it on the weekends. Drive it around town, keep the engine moving, you know, that type of thing. But I drive 40 minutes to work. It would take a quarter tank, 3/8 of a tank of gas to just get to work one way. So I don't drive it often. When I first got it, I was super excited about it and drove it to work and back, and I like burned a half tank of gas, and I'm like, well, that's not going to do anymore. Not the miles, the smiles. I'm in Georgia, but I have to get non-ethanol gas in it because I don't drive it as much. If I use regular gas, ethanol, it may cause problems with it over time. So I have to pay extra to get non-ethanol gas in it because it sits during the week. So yeah. Not trucks in general are cheap to insure. It's just old vehicles like this. It could be an old car from the 70s and still be cheap. It's just from the 70s, that's why. But I listed it as an antique as well. Deal with your car collection. You have 6 cars. All in, wow. Yeah, I've always wanted one of these trucks with a split grill in the front and everything like that. And I got this back in April. It was sitting on the side of the road for sale. I mean, I stopped traffic, pulled in that yard, and I was like, how much you want for this thing? And guy, it was his dad's, and he had it. He was like the single owner, had it forever. And he was an old guy that drive into town every once in a while with it at that point. So yeah, he had it for like 6 years after his dad passed away, and he finally sold it. Trying to see the flags behind me. Well, you got the American flag. Boop, boop. There's the American flag, and there's the state flag. And that's Georgia state flag. You want the square body, the Chevy square bodies? Those are nice too. Those are nice too. But I like Fords. I don't know. But the Chevy, like I said, the Chevys are really nice too. And they seem to be a lot more popular than the old Fords. But to each their own. You don't see a lot of old Dodges though. I've never liked Dodge. You're in Indiana. That is actually the city hall. I mean the courthouse. That is the courthouse. City hall's around the corner. You want to impress some boys in your town and borrow it? Oh man, a 46 Ford? That'd be awesome. I bet parts are hard to find for something that old though. Yeah, they're expensive. Some of these trucks that are rare like that, the 4x4s and stuff, I don't go mudding, and I'm not in a bunch of snow, so I've never needed 4-wheel drive. 2-wheel drive's fine for me. I stay on the streets, so it's not like I'm going off-road much at all. I never liked hunting. I thought it was boring. I like fishing, but growing up in Tennessee, a lot of my friends went hunting, and I tried, but it was just so damn boring. I was falling asleep and freezing to death. I'm like, this is stupid. Try to come on with a topic, Safi. I do have a topic sometimes. Like one day I'll be talking about the drones. The next day I'll be talking about pharmaceutical companies or something that's going on in the news. But any conversation like you have with your friends and family, you'll start off with one thing, and 10 minutes later you're on a completely different subject. So that's just kind of what we're doing, here. Um, and it's just like conversation. If we met in person, just be talking about stuff in general. I don't want to be a podcast that's like a newscast, um, where I'm stuck on one topic, and I can see the appeal for that. That seems to be like the common thing that's gone on for a long time. But I think the casual conversation sets me apart in my streams from other streams and things like that. And that's how I want to build it. Pharmaceuticals. Well, we got the guy being nominated, the head of the Department of Health, and he's anti-vaxxer, which I think is kind of crazy. He wants to leave the Department of Health, and he doesn't believe in vaccines. I'm talking about stuff I'm not able to understand. You're an anti-vaxxer? I mean, if you want to be an anti-vaxxer, that's fine. But you would have smallpox, polio, measles, and mumps running rampant if you didn't have vaccines. And then penicillin changed mankind. Just the invention of penicillin changed so many lives and made a lot of people sort of live longer. Some people argue that's one of the fundamental things that brought us into the industrial age and made us grow so rapidly, is modern medicine keeping people alive longer. That's what I was told. Yeah. I mean, I'm not here to argue with you. We can agree to disagree, and that's fine. But hygiene did help us live a lot longer too, plumbing and things like that. You're right. I am not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. It's just my opinion, And you're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. You can still engage in a nice conversation and go about our day. It's no harm, right? Yeah, the plumbing and the running water and things like that. A lot of things we take for granted here in the United States. When I was in Iraq, they didn't have running water and hygiene. They're just sitting out there in the desert with a chicken and a goat, in a hut, and the power would work every once in a while, So he's for informed choices. I mean, you have the choice to go to the doctor now and refuse them if you don't want vaccines, right? So yeah. I mean, it's not like they're forcing them on you. If you don't want to take them, you don't have to take them. And they'll live a long time. They're not vaccinated. Some people argue that you need to get dirty every once in a while and boost your immune system, right? That's why they label someone anti-vax or when it's their choice. Okay, I see your point there. Michael. You know, I shouldn't label people. You're right. But in the same time, he has come out and said it. And, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we don't have to have personal attacks or arguments. We just stuff. Can't walk around silent all the time, right? You got to be able to voice your opinion. That's how discussions and stuff lead to greater things, right? Quarterly inoculations. Well, you can say that polio is a great example of how vaccines work, So, but I'm not a medical professional by any means. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I think my heater ran out of gas. We don't agree on what causes polio. But see, I don't know the origins of it or what caused it, but you look at the indigenous people in North America. They had their own herbal medicinal ways of treating each other with just the plants and things around them. And that worked out well for them until we showed up and gave them smallpox. Oh, the man with the iron lung. Yeah, it was the last guy. He was like a lawyer or something like that. It's Jesse Jennings' mom that caused polio. It's horrible affliction. I don't know. Thought it was Conor McGregor. We need to have a counter. Yeah, the last iron lung guy recently died. He was like a lawyer, and he held a pen in his mouth, and he went to court and stuff. It's insane. I start throwing up. I stay home for 2 days. You know, this guy's like going places in the iron lung, still getting things done. Oatmeal raisin's my favorite. No, I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't want to live like that. Just put me out of my misery. If I had to live in an iron lung, just take me out of it. Let me go. No, I work at the post office. Not a farmer. As far as my career, it's kind of boring. When you stubbed your toe. You got the 420 herb. Oh, well, that seems to be pretty popular. You know, the 420 thing. I can't. I have a federal job, so I can't consume that particular herb. If they ever legalize it, I'll try it though. You've been waiting on a package for 11 days. I do work at the post office. If you have a lost package, send me an email at CoffeeWithMalcolm@gmail.com. It will be in the description, and I'll track your package for you. I'll let you know where it is. Maybe I can email somebody in Indiana to try to get the ball rolling on your item that's in the mail. So yeah, I don't mind helping you out. Okay, so what they did to his family? Not to go postal. You're all weekend. No, I have not gone postal. Do you guys ever know what that originated from? The term going postal? Hi, everybody. Yeah, the term going postal was from an actual post worker. I think it was in the late 80s. He was mad at his boss and supervisor, went into the post office, barricaded the doors, and just started shooting people. The supervisor he was mad at was running late for work, wasn't there to get shot, was outside with the police when there was a standoff. But he barricaded doors, people trying to escape, and he was shooting them. Yeah, it was pretty horrific. And then the going postal term came around, you know. You got a soccer game? That's awesome, man. What, are you in a different country, or what city are you in playing soccer? Was it Wild Sox? I was young when it happened, but I remember the term coming about and the stories about it, yeah. Got a honeydew, Alyssa reaches out the front door. I have too sometimes. But normally in the wintertime, I kind of slow down on the projects around the house. And then when spring and summer come along, it's nonstop, you know. You can't stand to tell. Yeah, shooting random people. I don't understand that either. People will just go off the deep end and start shooting people random, innocent people had nothing to do with it, you know. Just, I'm not advocating for that at all. It's pretty messed up. Oh, the Mario Luigi guy that shot the CEO. That was crazy. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around that guy too, shooting the CEO. Because like surveillance video, the pictures they had, they were publishing all over the internet to try to find this guy. His eyebrow was like mine, but the guy they caught, he basically has a unibrow. So it's like, is it really him, or they just found some guy, you know? what's crazy is that guy that shot the CEO like 3D printed a gun, and yeah. Yeah, it's a low quality video next to high definition picture of him in a jumpsuit. Yeah, and it's kind of fishy. You know, before the internet, the government could pull that kind of stuff off. They'd find some patsy to take the fall for it and say they did a good job, and everybody was okay with it. You couldn't go back and research and pull up information like that and then spread the information as fast as you can now that we have the internet. But now everybody has a camera and everybody's an internet sleuth and trying to figure, they'll call out mistakes and call people out for misinformation all the time. So yeah, kind of wild. Rakesh, I am in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I'll have to go inside here in a minute and get a refill. That CEO story was kind of crazy. It was a very bold act. I mean, he just stood there on the sidewalk like it was nothing. He was pow, pow, pow. Just a little video. And then they were using the backpack as a means to locate this guy and identify him. It wasn't like a homemade backpack, one of a kind, So, you feel sorry for his family. I mean, yeah, you would feel sorry for anybody's family like that when they get gunned down. He got shot in the back too. That was crazy. He just walking along, minding his own business, really going to a meeting, and then just shot in the back, killed. Couldn't even really confront the guy. Seemed the whole thing was cowardly and messed up in itself. But anyway, it was kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't own any guns. That video, the WTF video, and I'm showing me with a gun, it's a fake gun. It's not even real. It's an airsoft gun. It shoots plastic BBs. It's not even a real thing. It freaked out the neighbors though a couple times when I had it outside doing little YouTube videos with it. And I had to explain to him it's just a toy gun. It's an airsoft gun. It shoots plastic BBs. It's not even a real thing. It looks real, but yeah. Ramesh is here. My man Ramesh. How's it going, buddy? He's from India. I got a lot of. If I look at the analytics of this channel, I have a lot of followers from India, which is wild to me. I think it's awesome. If I ever do travel to India, I have a lot of people I can hang out with because of this YouTube channel. So that'd be cool. I wonder how Leo is doing. Leo is one of my moderators, been on here for a while, but his mom's not been feeling well. He's been having to take care of his mom. So I hope he's doing well. If he watches this later, we're thinking about you, Leo, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope your mom's doing well. And maybe we'll see you again on another stream here soon, and you can give us an update. You can't believe it. There's a lot of things you can't believe everything you see too, especially on the internet, but I don't know. And then they showed one of the videos where it looks like one of the drones is shooting like laser stuff, but that could be CGI. Somebody could have doctored that too. You can't really, at this point, people are probably editing videos, making them do all kinds of crazy stuff, look like on camera. And then you got the people, the FBI coming out and the government saying it's nothing to worry about. It's not a threat. Homeland Security is investigating. No big deal. And then they said something about one may have crashed, and they had like everybody and their brother out there searching for it. All these cop cars and fire trucks and everything out there. Total manhunt for this downed drone. They're freaking out about it, but they want to keep the public calm, The Blue Beam Project, is that what they're calling it? The Blue Beam Project. That's hard to say for some reason. No, just hanging out, Ramesh. No big deal. Nothing much going on. About to have to go in and get a refill on my coffee, though. I don't have to relocate my camera over to the other mushroom heater because the heater next to me just went out and now I'm cold. Gonna go and believe that. Yeah, believe your government. It's nothing to worry about. Totally fine. I mean, yeah, they're the size of cars. A bunch of flashing lights on. That's another thing too. If I was spying on somebody, I would probably either disable the flashing lights or cover them up so it wouldn't be noticed in the sky. So if it was like a foreign entity spying on us, I think they would be covering up the lights on it and stuff like that. They wouldn't just be like, hey, here I am, shoot me down, you know. They would disguise it in some way. I mean, you'd still be able to hear it if it was low enough, but shouldn't be able to see them flashing lights like that all around either. Hello, Shy. I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I'm going to relocate my camera to another table over here that has the heater. And then I'm going to go in and get a refill. So I'll take you guys with me. Yeah, as soon as that heater went out, bam, it was cold. We're going to go over here. There's the heater, keeping me nice and warm. All right. I'm going to leave this camera running for a minute while I go inside and get a refill. You guys hang out and chat amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back. Gotta yell louder. There we go. That didn't take too long, did it? Now we have a different view. Because I didn't want to relocate the heater. That would take a lot of time. Yeah, we were talking about drones. Oh, War of the Worlds. Yeah, that was a while. That was, what year was that? The radio cast that had everybody freaking out we were being invaded by aliens or something like that. I remember that. I wasn't there when it happened, but I know the story. We'll say that. I'm not that old. Well, yeah, that War of the Worlds thing, I totally forgot about that. I get the Conor McGregor thing often. Yeah, I get it. What was the... Oh, gosh, that was fascinating. Got me wanting to look it up now. War of the Worlds. It said War of the Rings. Broadcast, yeah. 1938. It's a radio drama broadcast on CBS on October 30th, 1938. It caused mass panic across the United States. Oh. And it was an adaptation of H.G. Wells' 1898 novel of the same name, directed and starring Orson Welles. It was a Halloween episode, and it literally had the whole country freaking out that we were all being invaded by aliens. Gosh, it says it was not intended to be a hoax. They were unaware of the panic it would cause. The FCC investigated the broadcast, but closed the investigation after Wells and others involved apologized and promised to prevent it from happening again. Oh, you gotta think about that too. Oh, thanks, Robin. Stop it. But in '38, radio was like the thing, you know, and everybody had their homes, and it was still relatively new, and people believed what they heard on the radio. They had every right to believe it then. They didn't think about hoaxes and stuff like that, you know. And then everybody started going crazy. Oh, gosh. Yeah. That's wild. Or the worlds. I want to listen to that broadcast again. It's been forever since I've heard it. Say Fin Fin? Fine? Is it Fine or Fin Fin? This Connor doesn't have to fight. That's right. I'm the non-fighting Conor McGregor. And now we're getting people in here.
Oh, and the car shows? No.
It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, they're trucks. Hey guys, right here.
Fin? I don't know. Conor McGregor look-alike. I would have to work out. I'd have to go to the gym for a while if I was going to be a Conor McGregor look-alike. And I'd have to shave some of my beard off. He's trimmed his down really short. See, I've said fine and thin. I can't say it anymore. The whole stream would be about that one word. I did joke around about getting coffee mugs with my face and Conor McGregor's face on each side of the mug. Which one am I? This year. But yeah, I'll definitely have to work out, maybe get some fake tattoos, and get rich off of being Conor McGregor knockoff for real. Maybe I have to do some videos of that, but I'd have to like muscle up. I think his hair's a little different than mine too. Can I read you, brother? Yes, Mars, you were there. War of the Worlds. I had no idea. I totally forgot about that. I could have incorporated that into my video of the drones. Yep. I could use AI. Make a fake Conor McGregor, like a deep fake. I don't know how to do all that. And I'd have to invest in some software or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really going in. Those deep fakes are creepy as hell though too. I mean, if you watch it close enough, you can tell that it's fake, but you're subbing because I look like Conor McGregor. Well, I need to write Conor McGregor a thank you note, and he would have no clue what I'm talking about. Send him a letter in the mail. Hey, thanks for making me popular on YouTube. Like, who is this guy? Oh, me. Do you know why they put "In God We Trust" on money? That didn't happen until the late 50s. There was no such thing on U.S. currency before then, and it came about because of the Cold War and how Stalin was trying to eradicate religion from the Soviet Union. So, as a rebuttal, the United States put "In God We Trust" on our currency. And it stays there today, you know. He'd fly out to Ireland and make a video. That would be hilarious. Area? But your username says Eric Guy. Oh man. We do need a little ticker, a little counter type thing on the screen. So every time somebody calls me Conor McGregor, we can do a count on it. I would do a chalkboard or something like that, but I'd be erasing and writing the whole podcast. It'd be totally nonstop. I look more like him than he looks like him himself. Well, that's kind of odd. Oh, Araya. Araya is your dad's name. All right. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh, Robin's got the conspiracy theory going on here. Anyone see how the Statue of Liberty is near identical to the Lucifer statue? Dun dun dun. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. We'd have to look that up. Not conspiracy, just similar. It would be weird if the French sent us that Statue of Liberty just for that cause. Hey, Frank. That'd be twisted. But I think somebody would have noticed that by now, right? Don't glorify me. I'm not anything to glorify by any means. I'm just a random guy on YouTube. Oh, there's your box truck, your square body. Who was the guy who was looking for a square body truck? There goes one. See? Oh, there he goes. It's an older square body truck. I'm not sure what year. It's probably the 80s. That person's probably not even on here anymore for the day. You'll see a lot of older trucks and stuff kind of cruising around town on Sunday. But like me, they just kind of take their old vehicles out for a spin. You call it theorist, question anything. Well, people just have to respect your opinion too, you know? There's a lot of things I don't agree with or understand, but I'm not going to chastise you for it, you know? I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. The wind's picking up. And your son's name's Araya? That's cool. Do you think homeless people are destined for that life? Some people believe our future is preordained, which I think is kind of jacked up. Nobody wants to be preordained life as a homeless person, right? Or you don't want to be preordained with cancer and illnesses, or preordained future to live in a country and starve to death. You know, I don't think I can agree with the preordained destiny. I'm more of a chaos theory person. You know, different things, events that happen throughout your life lead you to another point. We're all Southern talking and eating KFC. Basketball player went homeless. I mean, some people get into drugs. Some people can't manage their money. You know, I don't know. Different circumstances put people in different positions. There's people who win the lottery and get millions and millions of dollars and like blow it all and end up in some trailer somewhere with nothing, you know? I'm going to move this table a little bit closer to this heater. There we go, that's better. This jacket's pretty warm, but I got like multiple layers on. I don't look like a master. There are some people that just want to be homeless. Maybe they don't want to be on the grid, part of the corporate world and the rat race and all the other stuff, living off grid and things like that. And, you know, I don't know how much truth there is behind it, but some people, you know, they get help put in different homes and shelters and things like that, and they end up finding them right back on the street again because that's where they want to be. And it's not always about drugs either. They just, some homeless people enjoy that life. I wouldn't say enjoy. I'd say they choose that life. We'll say that. I don't think anybody's happy to be homeless. I find that very hard to believe. But you have the freedom not being tied down by the 9 to 5 and the grind and the corporate thing and paying all these bills and stuff when you could just kind of, do your own thing. Somebody's here again, but his name is in what looks to be Russian. So I can't read it. But it's all the same. Welcome to the channel, or to the stream. What did Abnorm say? Robin and Abnorm hit it off here. The coin deceptions look exactly the same as the Statue of Liberty. Huh. You guys should, you gotta hook up, look at each other's, subscribe to each other's channel, and then maybe you can correspond that way. I wish there was a direct messenger type thing on YouTube, but there's not. You can't send people direct messages. You have to like comment on their video. But you're welcome to discuss it in this chat if you like. E-commerce? No. There's another older McGregor. Tink. Put it on the counter. You used to do a podcast. You should do another podcast, Abnorm. Oh, you were taken down? What was your podcast on? Was it on YouTube, or did you have like just like an audio cast on a site somewhere? You don't do channels? You're not that cool? I'm 48. 48 years old. I don't smoke. I used to drink, but I stopped. And, so yeah. War of the Worlds. That stuff's hilarious. Let's see here. Got a lot of subs today. People joining in on the channel. I appreciate that, guys. Selling trading items on Amazon. That sounds cool. What kind of items are you going to trade, James? Or sell? What kind of trading items are you going to sell? That's what I'm trying to say. They took you down twice. You're on DLive, Odysee, and Webpage, and they took you down? That's wild. You must have been saying some really controversial stuff then. No truth allowed. There's old, I think it was Mel Gibson was in a movie called Conspiracy Theory. That was a wild movie too. You could do another one. If you don't want to be taken down and you want to get your podcast out there again, use X. There's no filter on X and Twitter/X. You can say and do whatever the hell you want on there. Nobody's going to do anything to you. I swear. If you haven't been on X in a while, check it out. It's wild. People post everything on there. Yeah, use X. You love, don't hate. Do it, Abnormal. Get on X. You'll be able to do whatever you want on there. Hey, Mason. 4,000 Korean noodles? That's wild. With Julia Roberts? I think it did have Julia Roberts in it. And Mel Gibson was like hiding in this nook of this building. He made a home out of it, but he set it where he ended up catching it on fire when they got investigated, so they couldn't find his stuff. You get taken off X, you better really do some stuff. How do you get taken off Twitter or X? That is insane. The stuff I've seen on there. People write and post videos, pictures, and all this other stuff. Man, you must have got taken off before Elon Musk got a hold of it. It is kind of funny though. I get on X every once in a while and I'll post some replies and things like that. I'm not really yeah, before Elon, the brain, get on there now. It's no holds barred, man. It's Wild West on there. Teens are big consumers these days. Oh yeah, they are. Everything's on the internet for them, I still go to the store. I don't know, $400 billion. That's just, uncomprehendable to have that much money. I mean, he doesn't have it in his back pocket. That's his net worth with all his companies and everything that he has. But 400 billion? That is crazy. Yeah. Someone in another language is saying hi. But I don't know. He's going to make a lot more money now that Trump's in. He spent like $200-something million on Trump's campaign. He was giving away $1 million checks on X for people to sign a petition to vote for Trump. Trump couldn't buy votes, but Elon could buy them for him. Hey, Kingdom. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next 4 years. Yeah, well, some of these companies don't even store their own stock in their buildings. They store it in Amazon facilities, and then Amazon ships it out for them. There's somebody with a shovel behind me. Go ahead and knock me out. That'll make my video go viral. If I get conked out by a old lady with a shovel on live stream, then my ratings will go up, right? Oh man, yeah, ratings will definitely go up then. I did a WTF video on viral videos as well, and what it takes to become viral on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, you may want to check that one out too. You may not like what someone says. Exactly, you should have freedom of speech. As long as you're not hurting anybody. That's my only hiccup. If you're trying to hurt somebody, then no. But if you're just saying your opinion, it could be totally whack, it could be crazy, it could be insane. It's your opinion, you can have whatever you want. You know? Oh, Domingo just texted me. No, it's not messing up the live stream, Domingo. It is Conor McGregor without the UK accent, you're correct. Somebody owns, I guess these guys are talking back and forth with each other. James is wanting to do e-commerce. I knew a gentleman that was big on websites, and he wanted to do those, it's called drop shipments or something like that, where he built his own e-commerce site selling camping stuff. Yeah. But it didn't go anywhere because he really wasn't good at it. But it was interesting, you know. And Ireland is not in the UK. You are correct, James. James is our geographical guy for this stream. Oh, man. He'll keep us straight on the countries and accents. That'll keep us right. Have a beer with? I drink non-alcoholic beer, so if you're okay with that, we can sit down and have a beer together. If I drink beer, if I drink alcohol, I don't know when to stop, and then it's making a mess of myself. So. Yeah, no more drinking for me. But I like the taste of beer, so I drink non-alcohol beer, and it's pretty good. It tastes just like regular beer. It's like drinking decaffeinated coffee, you know? You were 1,000 zombie. Oh, the zombie babies would totally win. That's a wild question, but yeah, I'd probably lose out to 1,000 zombie babies. Maybe if there's like one or two, I could probably kick them around a little bit. But if there was 1,000 of them, I don't think I could run long enough to stay away from them. That's not a green screen, bro. That's the real deal. It's not a green screen. I'll show you it's not a green screen. Can a green screen do that? I don't think so. If you can make a green screen do that, you need to tell me. And it's 10 o'clock. touch the house. I had to get up and walk around. I'm not doing all that. There's the courthouse. 10 o'clock bell. Yeah, 1,000 zombie babies would be an embarrassing way to go. It could be 10 zombie babies, and that would still be embarrassing. You know? Oh, the whole zombie thing. I would not, like I said before many times, I would not survive any apocalypse or anything. I'd be chewing on some roadkill, wondering where everybody else is going. I don't know. The bells. Yep, every hour, 24/7, that thing chimes. It's one of the things living in a small town, I guess. Traffic's picking up. People are coming around more now. Starting to get busy. Tommy Sotomayor is live. Are you guys ready to do a walk around? Do a lap around the block? Kind of see what's going on? Let's do that. I gotta switch the Wi-Fi off, so it's gonna break it here for a second. Can you bring your dog? Bring your dog anytime you want, man. All right, so we're going to take a lap around the block here and see what's going on, and we'll come back and sit down again. I'll take you guys with me. All right. Got my coffee in hand. So how's this for a green screen where I can walk around town? There we go. Take a lap around town. You guys want to see the town, or you just want to watch me walk? Because I can do it either way. The post office, they're getting ready to deliver Sunday packages again. Who would win in a fight? You or the armless Mike Tyson? All right, let's see the town. No, I couldn't. I'm not a fighter, really. I'm not. You know, Mike Tyson with his in a straight jacket would probably still kick my ass some way. You'll have to guess the town. I'm not giving my exact location away. So. Yep, this is the little town that I live in. People are starting to walk about and get out. Everybody's going to church and stuff like that. You still bite my ear off. Exactly. Armless Mike Tyson. Now, would that be more embarrassing than 1,000 zombie babies? Get your ear bitten off by armless Mike Tyson? That'd be crazy. Team McGregor. Yeah, his last fight he made 20 million. I think that whole fight was staged. That was a publicity stunt. Hey. Total publicity stunt. Just to make a bunch of money. Jake Paul. What a joke. Any small town stories? I don't know any small town stories around here. Still got monuments and stuff around. But I don't think that's a Confederate monument. I think that's something else. We are going to cross the street here in just a second. Let's see my feet. Zara does not believe this is a live stream. Totally disbelief. Total disbelief. I'm not going to kick him from the screen. Show my feet while walking. I can prove it. Oh my gosh. You're just going to have to not believe Zara. I'm not going to show my feet. Time for me to walk. Nope, it's not time for me to walk. You know what? I want to go this way. Street light's not going to work for me. We'll go down here where I don't need a street light to cross the street. There's the Like I said, they're loading up vehicles for the post office, getting ready to deliver Sunday Amazon packages. Can't share links, no. But I have an email address. My email address is coffeewithmalcolm@gmail.com. And I can hook you two guys up through that email if you want. I can correspond for you guys. We need Starbucks. There is a Starbucks in town, but I'm not crazy about Starbucks. I like the local coffee shop better. And I can get this, and I just drink black coffee. I don't put anything in it. And they'll charge you like $6-7 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks, and I get the same thing, if not better, for like $4 here in town. And it's a locally owned coffee shop, so I think that's even better on top of that. It's like a win-win. Let's see here. Wholesome guys on the street. Search. Medium pace. Yeah, I'm not running fast from here. I've been hacked. I don't think so. I don't think I've been hacked. Everybody's going in, like I said, going to church. Because at around 12 o'clock, I just stay at home. Everybody and their cousins out and about, and the little town gets crowded, and I don't care for that too much. So yeah, it's probably the biggest building we got in town right there. The Cure's on here. You're in the chop shop. You're in the chop house. That's wild. Hey, go back. Well, if you're in Chop House and you're telling me to come back, then you're not in the Chop House, because I'm actually walking towards it, not away from it. You're outside now? Well, come up here to the patio where they have outside seating and say hi, if you're actually out here. Don't be stingy. Good morning, Stacy. He wants to chop me at Chop House. It's a mediocre restaurant in town. Not crazy about it. There's nothing really special about it, but people flock to it all the same. Like they're going out to a special restaurant to eat, but they don't have like any custom dishes. It's not like a regular restaurant where you have like a special of the day and you got a chef back there making stuff from scratch. No snow? Yeah, really. Yep, I'm gonna try to cross the street. These cars will let me. Right. See if I'm gonna get ran over. Everybody's in such a damn hurry. Everybody's in a hurry. Got a little chair and table here I can sit at for a minute. There we go, I'm back. Quit giving my position away, Cure. Let's see here. Doop 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 doop. It doesn't blend in with the black code. Zara totally believes I'm in a green screen, or I'm living in a another dimension or something like that. Kira says they're waving at me, but I'm touching the building. Yeah, there it is. There's nobody in the chop house right now. It's not even open. I'm just a novice content creator. I'm not in another dimension. I'm not in a simulator. Oh, man. Yeah, what's with a third degree? Zara, I think, just wanting attention. But, you know, that makes them happy. You know, they're not hurting anybody. Maybe a little annoying, but other than that. Can't believe this person. I'm skeptical of the person named Cure saying they're right here across the street from me because I don't see anybody. He's not my supervisor. You don't have to leave, Zara. You can hang out. I'm not trying to tell you to leave or like that. Mind puzzles? I'm not even good at riddles, so I don't know how I'm going to do mind puzzles. If you want professional garbage, watch TV. This is the real deal, unscripted, live stream. Lifetime movie, a Hallmark channel. This is what it's like. Hey, we haven't checked our cookie poll yet. 58% love chocolate chip, 16 like oatmeal raisin, 18 like peanut butter, and only 8% like snickerdoodle. That's what our poll is looking for so far today. I have thought about acting. I would like to get into a small theater at some point. I think that would be fun. Be able to... I don't know if I would do well, though. I don't do well in front of crowds. I can do this live stream with like 1,000 people. That doesn't bother me because I don't actually see all of you guys. I'm just talking to my phone, so I can handle that. But if I had 1,000 people sitting in front of me wanting to chat, I would probably freeze. So, yeah. I would definitely have stage fright. I wouldn't last. But it is fascinating in a way. Acting and things like that. I think it'd be kind of cool. They filmed a couple of movies here in town and did auditions for extras and stuff, but I didn't try. If I did, I'd probably be some guy in the way background, walking along the sidewalk with no lines or nothing like that. All right, we just need you to walk the sidewalk and do it about 10 more times so we get the take right. They were blocking whole streets and everything else too when they were filming these movies here in town. They haven't done it in a while though. You're watching me even when I'm not on live. Well, I hope you get entertainment out of that. This channel is just casual conversation over a cup of coffee. No real agenda. Just kind of hanging out. And I'll start off with some kind of topic, but it typically veers off into something else. Oh, garbage truck on Sunday. That's odd. What's going on, nodal man? Yeah. 10 o'clock and everything starts waking up in this town. It's not like crazy LA traffic, Los Angeles, it's not like big city traffic, but for a small town, it's funny. You can sit out here and you can time things. There was like no people, no traffic until about 10 o'clock, then everything starts running around on Sunday. Abnorm and Robin are trying to connect on here. Speaking in public. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. When I was in the service, I didn't have to address a lot of people. We'd have formations and stuff and squads and things like that were all right, but A lot of times I would go person to person, or maybe just a group of 2 or 3 at a time and direct them to do this and that, you know. You gotta drop that email again. Do it quick. Or you can connect through my email if you want. If you don't want your email blasted on this live stream, you can go to CoffeeWithMalcolm@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to relay the email addresses back and forth. You're swapping email addresses. Okay, I'll look for it, Abnorm. I'll look for the emails. Be happy to communicate, come up with some ideas, and correspond back and forth. Kind of like a pen pal, right? I'll be on here for another like 20 minutes, and that'll be a 2-hour stream. That's long enough for me. So we'll be able to finish it up, wrap it up here in another 20 minutes. Let's walk again. We're going to stop traffic. I normally try to wait for the cars to go by before I do the crosswalk. I'm not so bold and brazen to make people stop for me to walk. I don't know. Thanks, Robin. I appreciate it. People have found out where I am. Who's smarter, you or a wet rock? I would hope I'd be. I'm still curious, this person who said he saw me walking down the street. I don't believe that. They would have came out and said hi, right? Go down to the big mirror at the end of the road there. In front of me? A big mirror? Am I walking towards it, Kier? Okay, I'm walking. It's tinted glass. Is it right in front of me? It's like Big Brother's watching me. I'm about to get stabbed. I'm not going to get stabbed. There is a parking garage thing, if you will, back that way. Am I in the right place? You live here? Abnorm, have yourself a great day. I don't see you, Cure. Are you behind a window? Can you step out and say hi? It's further down. All right, let's go around here. We're on a scavenger hunt for Cure now. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. The yoga place with the reflective window. Take me in the alley. He's screaming at me. You guys are all my witness, so if something happens to me, you can all vouch for me in the police report. The big mirror. I've never heard it called the big mirror, but it looks like a big mirror. Turn left. Turning left. I am getting taken down an alley. Are you in the building to my left? Oh, I'm going to the parking garage for real. I am getting taken out, guys. I'm following this person's guidance. What vehicle are you in? Nice to know me 20 minutes. Now you're riveted. I know, right? We gotta find out who this person is. Maybe I know them. I know some people park back here on this parking garage to go work in downtown because there's not many parking spaces. But I don't see anybody. You want me to come in the building? I don't think I have access to the building. Well, if you're inside, you need to come out here. I'm not going inside. Someone hanging in the tree. Yeah, I know, right? Why doesn't Cure come out? Is it the guy in the hoodie? You guys got to take care. Watch out for me now. Something happens. There's the entrance that they're talking about. There's an office right there. Oh my gosh. He's been behind me the whole time. I know, right? There's like a kitchen or something in there. I'm kind of scared. Should I go in there, guys, or not? It's up to you. It is kind of creepy, though, isn't it? No, I did see somebody right at the end of this little sidewalk. You're in living assistance. You're inside. I kind of have to go to Main Street. He's in a wheelchair. Assisted living. Let's do it. Let's see if I can go in here and find this person. What's your real name, Cure? What's your real first name? And what are you wearing? If you just go in, you're bed bound, and I'm going to go into this place and find you. Oh, I can't go inside, dude. That's going to be really crazy. Ask for Adam. All right, let's do it. We're going to do it. This is going to be the thing. Hello.
Good morning.
Is there a person by the name of Adam here?
No, sir.
No?
No Adam here.
Okay. Is this like an assisted living thing here?
Uh-huh.
It is? Okay.
Are you looking for an assisted living? There's another one downtown.
No, I was chatting with somebody on here, and they said they were in here, wanted me to come in and say hi. So I was going to come in and say hi to him. It said his name's Adam.
There's none of the men are named Adam. Only 4 men.
Only 4 of them, and none of them named Adam?
None of them named Adam.
Okay. Oh, well then. Are you guys having a good day?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Pretty good.
Okay,
How
cool.
about you?
Hang it in there. Got my coffee. No complaints. All right. We all have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Epic prank. Tell her it's me. You got me so good, huh? You got me, Cure. Had me walking around. You never did tell me your real name, though. Kudos playing along. It was a prank. You're Chris. You got me, Chris. It was a harmless prank. It didn't hurt anybody. You had everybody going along with that, though. You knew the area pretty well. That was too good. Well, thanks, Chris. I hope you liked and subbed. So I challenge you, Chris. Next Sunday morning, meet me at the coffee shop just down the block from here. around 8 in the morning, and you can join me on the next live stream next Sunday. No, I think it was fun. It was pretty fun. I laugh about it. It's not a big deal. Chris didn't hurt anybody. You could, yeah. Come on down. If you want to, you can come on down now. But I'm only on here for another 10 minutes or so. I kind of limit myself to a 2-hour stream. But if you ever wanted to meet me down here at the coffee shop, we could definitely hang out. It reminds me of the time when I was in the service and I went to South Korea for a joint training mission. And while I was there, I met a guy who lived in a town next to me. And he was just talking about it. I was like, no way, I live there too. And we hit it off. We lived literally down the street from each other, never knew each other until we crossed paths in South Korea. So, yeah. I'm 48. Okay. If this Jeep doesn't run me over, I'll be able to cross the street. Yep, Chris got me pretty good. I got fooled. I got punked. That's what happened. I got punked. Anyway, I feel sorry for those guys having to deliver mail on Sundays. Hey, my heater's still going. I'm too innocent for the internet. I've just been around the world, and I used to take things a lot more seriously. But that was cold. I was warmer underneath this heater before I started walking around. It got cold, and Cure there took me on a wild goose chase. I've lived here about 6 years. The naughty bop is a sign of respect to his family. If you could do that, it'd be great. I don't know what a naughty bop is. I'm not doing any song and dances for anybody, so. Yeah, I thought a guy in a wheelchair was going to roll up too. I'm going to dump 70 of. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Robin. Gosh, Ingles parking lot. The old Walmart. That old Walmart was just like a little, looked like a Dollar Tree. It was so small. Oh no! When I leave, I'm sorry. I mean, I could hang it out a little bit longer if you guys really want me to. I'm not against that. You know. A quick punching motion on the side of your waist. It doesn't have to be long. I'm still not going to do any dances. Sorry. I'm not, you know, Kira got me to walk around a block or two, but I typically don't want to be a puppet, but I was that time, so. I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. You don't buy those expensive drinks. I like coming up here. It's just quiet. It's peaceful. Nobody messes with me. Yeah, one prank is enough. He definitely had me going. I thought that was kind of odd. But he definitely knew the layout, so he's from this area, and it's kind of wild. Maybe we'll get a crowd of people start meeting me at the coffee shop. Sunday mornings, build a fan base. Yeah, it definitely feels better under this heater. Not a whole lot better, but a little bit better. He's a sign of respect, though, to my idol. I'm not sure. You had me going there. You had a lot of us going there, Kier. Librak, just casual conversation over coffee, and Kier took me for a wild ride. That was kind of fun. It had me worried that I was kind of scared about going around the building to find out if you were actually there. That's why I didn't go inside. I saw those people and I was like, is there an ad up here? And those ladies were probably looking at me like I'm totally insane. They're probably still talking about, what's that guy holding the camera meeting somebody named Adam? Oh, man. Yeah. Looking at me like I'm a crazy person. I don't know. Yeah, if you hadn't been able to call off those locations and stuff, I probably wouldn't have followed around like that. You really had me going. They're not concerned. Yeah, they were just chilling. I don't think they were concerned. They're just probably bewildered. You know? They're probably just bewildered, this guy walking around with the camera. How long have I been doing YouTube? Well, I started this channel back in like 2007. But it's just the past like 3 or 4 months I've really been doing the live channel up a little bit. So yeah. Oh, we had a hiccup there. I connected back to the Wi-Fi here at the coffee shop. But I did some videos back in 2007, me and some army buddies, and I did some videos with the kids, and just kind of dabbled with it a little bit. But it's so easy to make videos and contents now with all the software that's out there. It's super easy to make videos and do stuff these days than it was 15 years ago. Nah, not Conor McGregor. Who's my favorite band? I like 90s alternative. I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Green Day, Nirvana, Rage Against the Machine, that type of stuff. So yeah. 1 in a billion. Well, it's actually 1 in 8 billion, because there's 8 billion people in the world. So there's just statistics there, Kier / Chris. Led Zeppelin's really good, yeah. I like a lot of rock and roll, and I really like 90s alternative. I'll listen to that into the on Sirius XM when I'm driving back and forth to work. Most of the time it's Lithium, Alternative Nation. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. I gotta use the restroom, so I'm gonna step away again for just a second. Give me just a second. I'm gonna walk in there, use the restroom, wash my hands, come right back. You guys can enjoy the scenery while I'm gone. How about that? How about that? There you go. I'll be right back. Thank you, though. Shooby-dooby-doo. I'm back. Oh, get the camera to work here. Lined up on me a little bit better. All right, what did I miss? Atlanta, Georgia area. Had you tuned in earlier, you would know exactly where I am. Oh, kind of reminds me of those shows where the person has an earpiece and they go to a store or something like that, and these other people are like feeding him things to do while he's in the store as a prank. You seen those? I need to go in there and ask her this question, ask him that question. Yeah, I'm enjoying my weekend so far. It's not bad. I wish it was sunny. My name's Malcolm. And my nose keeps running because it's cold out here. Man, I gained a lot of subs today. Thanks, guys, for everybody subbing the channel. Read the channel name. Oh, we'll do it every Sunday.
You text me when you're done.
Okay. Hi.
Anyway. I know, right? New subs. Thanks, guys. I'm getting my watch hours. I broke 1,500 hours. I have to get 3,000 watch hours to the next level on YouTube. So yeah, it's going to be up to 70s this week. Let me check the weather because that sounds great. It is. Wednesday it's going to get to 71 degrees. That's freaking awesome. Hey, Kaden. Been doing okay. It's going to rain though. That's why it's getting warmer. The front's coming through. At least 62 tomorrow. Chris isn't. He's not punking me anymore. Cure isn't. Janet's a new sub. I know, 70 degrees in December. Yeah, it's Georgia weather. It'll be, like he said, 26 one day and it'll be 70 the next day. Or even in the same day. It'll start off at 40 and be 70 degrees. This year's been really wild. It didn't really get cold till late November. It's just weird. I saw this thing on the internet as well, a news thing about, they said Mars' gravity is slowly pulling Earth closer to the sun. I don't know how true that is or how they actually factor that. I've been amazed how people can check distances in space, light years and whatnot. It's like pulling out a tape measure and finding out where stuff is. I'm too simple-minded to comprehend all that stuff. They say that the magnetic North Pole is moving closer to Russia too over the past 400 years. I'll be your friend, Janet. Come on down here and hang out at the coffee shop. I bought this little, last night I was at a store and bought this little coffee warmer. It's like a miniature hot plate for your coffee. And then you put your ceramic mug on there and it keeps your coffee warm throughout the day. So yeah. The global warming, maybe so. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't understand. It's beyond my pay grade is what he said. As Robin said. Yeah. A lot of stuff I don't fathom. We were talking about evolution a couple weeks ago and talking about how the animal on land over millions of years made its way into the sea. So like sea animals took, and I'm thinking about how do you factor an animal taking 1 million years to transform from land to sea? Did they just barely tip their toe in the water over 1 million years until they finally got into the water? That's why I can't fathom it taking so long for all these different evolution things to happen. Yeah. or animals coming from the ocean and becoming land animals. It takes millions of years. Mr. Georgia, are you still here? Yep, I'm still here. If you're talking about me. I will show my, some people call my ignorance, but I think a lot of this stuff, I believe in God because there's just too much perfection in a lot of things that's happening between animals and nature and humans and the weather and how everything coexists and makes things work. It's just, it's hard for me to believe that it all just happened by accident, you know? I do drink my coffee black. I don't put anything in it. If you have a good coffee, you shouldn't have to put anything in it. It's like a steak. If you have a good cut of steak, you just shouldn't have to put A1 sauce on it. You should be able to just eat it as is. We got Brazil and everybody going on in here. The Monster Java Mean Bean. I've never heard of that coffee one. But I just personally, I have just a relationship, one-on-one relationship with God. I don't follow Christianity. I don't believe in Christianity. I just think there's just God and He created things, made things happen. Maybe it took Him millions of years to do it. I don't know, but I don't know. Garlic, salt, and pepper on a steak. You're right. And tell me why your Chihuahua is digging her head into my arm. Is it close to your armpit, Janet, or just your arm? If it's close to your armpit, everybody emits pheromones, and my girlfriend has a cat that is obsessed with her armpit, and we believe it's because of the pheromones. Just the arm. Pit onions. But we have a male cat that will try to force and nudge his way into her armpit. It's very bizarre and weird, but we believe it's because of the pheromones. He knows she's a girl, and yeah, kind of wild. What's my battery looking like? I've got plenty of battery. Pits for kits. Oh man. But I'm not here to force anything on anybody, like the religious stuff. A lot of people believe in evolution and in creation, and it's fine. To me, it's fine either way. Right? I'm using the Pixel 9, Google Pixel 9. And I'm using the front camera, which does really well. The rear camera does even better, but I can't see myself, so I don't know if I'm in the frame, so I use the front camera. And the Pixel 9 battery lasts all day. It does a great job. Billy Carson? I don't like Samsung phones. I don't like the Samsung phone with all the bloatware they put on there that make you have. I mean, yeah, the Google Pixel has Google stuff on there. I'm only one applied to you. Well, I'm glad I was the first, Janet. Old enough to know better. Whoa, Memphis. I missed some of the stuff in the conversation. We got more people in here, and the chat thing goes a lot faster than normal for me. I normally don't have this type of crowd. We're talking about phones, but the Google Pixel comes with its own bloatware, if you will. It has all the Google stuff on there, but a lot of it I can delete, and I can customize it more than you can with like a Samsung phone or a Motorola phone or something like that. Yeah. I've had, let's see here. I got the Pixel 7. I traded the Pixel 8 for the 9. I skipped the 6. But the Pixel phones are really good. I like them a lot. They're not super expensive. They do a great job. They're very responsive. I can customize it a lot more than some other smartphones. Never owned an iPhone. Don't care for them. Yeah, who hates Androids? I don't know. Some people are just like iPhone snobs. You know? Yeah, I guess if you got used to the Samsung and that's what you started with, you stay with it. I get it. If you're used to that type of thing. I have a work cell phone that's Samsung, and I hate that thing. I can't stand it. It doesn't have the same swipe functions and other things that my Pixel does. It seems more arcane and old. I don't know. But Billy Carson. I'm not familiar with Billy Carson. And then people like hand me an iPhone and say, how do I do this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have an iPhone. That's what Google's for. Figure it out. It has different platforms. But when I could have had either the iPhone or the Samsung for work, and I chose the Samsung because it's Android. And it's only for work stuff, so. Your dog has zombies right now? I'd probably put it outside if it did. Oh. Some rabid dog in your house. It's got to go. You got to sit it and get it out of here. Don't be an Apple snob. Yeah. Some people I've seen, again on the internet, these girls won't date guys because they don't have iPhones, and they think that if they don't have iPhones, they don't have money, and they can tell by the way the text comes across on their iPhone if it doesn't come across the same color to show that it's an iPhone. I don't know. It's a bunch of garbage. It's stupid as hell. If somebody's that petty, you need to walk away from them. Or an Apple PC is $8,000. Yeah, I don't get that either. I built my own desktop computer. I like the AMD processors. I think you get more bang for your buck with those versus Intel processors. And so yeah, I like PC, Windows, things like that. Yeah, you can do a lot more with the Android phone. It's more customizable. You got a lot of open source software you don't have to pay for and stuff too. Apple computers are pretty nice. Again, it's a different mode of operation. You have to learn how to use it a little bit too, a little bit of a learning curve. But no elf on the shelf, no Christmas decorations at my house. I used to do that stuff with the kids, but not anymore. I don't decorate, don't put any lights up. Kind of a bah humbug type person. I'm ready for January 2nd, when all the holidays are over. Yeah. I think it's just a big commercial racket at this point with the holidays. It's all about what can you buy for somebody else. So. Yeah, it's interesting. This Pixel phone doesn't have an SD card slot. You have to use cloud storage, but I don't really hold a lot of stuff on my phone anyway, so the free storage you give me is enough. And 2 elf on the shelves. Live on the chat, change topic and change your jacket one of these days. All right, Double D, if you have a better topic that you would like to talk about, let's hear it. The white Conor McGregor versus the purple Conor McGregor. Oh man, you guys doing all that Christmas mambo jumbo with buying presents and seeing how much you can spend on everybody? I hated. I never liked the whole Santa Claus thing, giving credit to a mythical fat guy for the stuff that I got for my kids. It irritated me, But yeah, I don't know. Kind of like telling your kids all those lies about the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and monsters in your closet and all this other garbage like that. It dissolves the trust your children have with you, in my opinion. If you tell them all these fairy tales and they grow up learning that they were all lies. So So yeah. Santa ain't real. Let's look at our cookie poll. Chocolate chip still blowing everybody out of the water. Everybody loves chocolate chip. Should have known that would be the favorite. I wonder if I left that out of the poll, what people would have said. I couldn't think of any other cookies to put in the list though. The quinceanera on December 21st. Executioner, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day today, Executioner. I like oatmeal raisin. It's the healthiest cookie. You got oats and you got raisins. Sure, you add a little sugar, but you do that for a bowl of oatmeal anyway. Yeah, snickerdoodle's like a cinnamon roll type thing. Yeah. I know, this is the cookie that came to mind. I don't know, I just drew a blank when it came to different cookies. I don't know. But most of my polls are healthy cookies. I know, right? It's the healthiest cookie out there. That's how I can convince myself that it's not bad to eat like 6 or 7 of them. It's a healthy cookie. I'm still getting my oatmeal. You're supposed to have oatmeal when you get older too, right? It's all good. You won't make you fat. I know nothing. Stranger Things. I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and but I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. It's still a cookie. You're right, Peter. We're just making fun with it, dude. The white. I like the Ingles makes their own cookies, and I like their oatmeal raisin cookies that they make at the Ingles store. I think they put a little cinnamon in them, and they're really tasty, and they're soft. Yeah, I'm a sucker for those guys. Home Alone. Those are good movies too. I always like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I thought that was the best one ever. With Chevy Chase. Yeah. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is great. That's just a hilarious movie. With Eddie is emptying out his RV into the sewer. This thing, I think it's running out of gas. My heater's about to go out again. No! Homeless guy in one of the extra rooms? Sure. If you can come down here and hang out with me, I'll put him in a room. Help people out. There's a food pantry here in town that distributes food on Saturdays, and I was volunteering there for a while, but got busy and hadn't been back in like a month or so. I should have gone yesterday and helped out at the food pantry where they box food and people can give it out on Saturdays. I'm drinking black coffee. I'm not retired. I still work full-time at the post office. But that's when I do my morning cast from 7:15 for about 30 minutes because I have to go into work at 8 o'clock. And I go into work a few minutes early to get things turned on and some reports started and things like that. So yeah, if you want to join me in the mornings, now, then I'll probably be sitting in the car if it's cold out. No, I'll work at another one outside Athens, post office. Change your locks when you go to work. I've never really had an issue with theft. I've lived in small towns a lot. TPS reports. Yes, thank you. Would you come in Saturday? Yeah, and Sunday too. That'd be great. Thanks. That's an Office Space is an awesome movie. Yeah, look for me in the morning, 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll get on. We'll chat for about 30 minutes. And just kind of a good start to the day. Have some nice conversation. I've been doing that for a few months now. This is like episode 67. So yeah, tomorrow I think will be number 68. You thought I was another man? Oh, Well, I hope I'm the better version of what you're looking for, Executioner. Can you just come in and Saturday? Yeah. Have a meeting with the Bobs. What do you do here exactly? I'm one person who I handle the customers. I can relate to them. I hadn't watched that movie in a while. I need to watch it again. I like the beginning of the movie when he's in traffic and he's just creeping along and he keeps changing lanes to try to get in the faster lane of traffic. And the whole time there's this old lady with a walker on the sidewalk just passing him and leaving him down the road and he can't advance. It's just a good movie. It's called Office Space. Came out in '99. That's a great movie. We were talking about another movie a couple weeks ago called Better Off Dead. That's like a cult classic from the '80s, where the paper boy's chasing him throughout the movie, wanting his $2 for the newspaper route. $2. Oh, that's a good movie. Mike Judge. I was a big Beavis and Butthead fan for a long time in the '90s. Used to do all that kind of watch all their shows. They tried to bring it back, but it just wasn't the same as old stuff, and it kind of fizzled, you know. But gonna be freezing her cojones off. Yep, this thing's about out of gas. Honk honk. Collecting as a paperboy sucked. That movie, Better Off Dead, that's a good one too. This is real snow. What's some other cult classic movies that are really fun to watch over and over again? I like King of the Hill for a while. I could watch it. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Propane and propane accessories. I think that, how long did that show? That show's not on anymore. Super bad. I don't think I've watched that one. Super bad. My favorite movie of all time is Pulp Fiction. I'll tell you what. Hot Rod and Super Bad. I'd have to look those movies up. I'm not familiar with those. That'd be something to watch. Maybe I can stream them on Netflix or something like that. Hot Rod 2. What a hilarious movie. Nailed it. Hot Rod. I gotta look that one up. I wonder what platform it's streaming on. That Better Off Dead movie my brother got me into. He's a little bit older than me. Is that the Hot Rod came out in 2007? I would have to pay $4 to watch it. It comes on Amazon Prime, but I'd have to yeah, Talladega Nights is pretty funny too. If you're not first, you're last. Shake and bake. Yep, Hot Rod. I haven't seen who's playing that. We got who's the cast. I recognize people's faces. Andy Samberg, that's who it is. Bill Hader. Oh, I love Bill Hader. He's hilarious. Do you watch 11 o'clock? Stupid but hilarious. We'll wait for the bells to go by. There we go. If you like Bill Hader, you need to get on HBO and watch this show called Barry. That it had like 3 seasons. Awesome show. It's totally great. I would definitely watch it and I suggest watching Barry. I love that one. You look like Andy Samberg. Yeah, Barry on HBO. It was directed and written by Bill Hader, and he stars in it as Barry. Really well written. It's really cool. Happy Sunday, Space Ghost. I like your icon, a little Pac-Man ghost. I bought one of those Pac-Man watches from Casio. I did a video on that too, a little unboxing video. It's a Casio does all these different special watches and designs and stuff, and they did a retro vintage rendition of Pac-Man, and the buttons are on the top of the thing of the watch instead on the sides. So yeah, check that one out. They used to call you names, ex-girlfriend. Hopefully they were good names. Maybe that's why she's your ex, because they were bad names that she called you. Oh man. My coffee's almost gone. It's an iced coffee now. It's totally chilled out. Hot Rod. Well, if Hot Rod ever comes out on one of the platforms where I don't have to pay $4 to watch it, then yeah. Say hello to Aylin. Hey, Aylin. I'm not saying the whole name. One of those trick names again. I've already been punked once today. I don't want to get punked again. And be walking around town. Yep, my heater just, it's fizzling. I'm freezing out here now. I'm going to have to get off of here. Really cool YouTube video on Casios. Yeah, I like the Casio watch, and I've done some unboxings of some of the watches I purchased. I know, right? 80 people. That's crazy. I really like the people following me and hanging out, making this channel grow. So this is awesome. Favorite movie was Species? What's it? That's an alien movie, right? Species? You got to go, Istanbul? Yeah, I'm about to get off here too. I've been in here for 2.5 hours. You made this stream great. You made the stream great again. That's because I'm awesome. Thanks, Robin. Species. I wonder if Species is available for stream. I want to say that I heard that, watched that movie before. I have my other phone here. From 1995? Yeah, I've seen that movie. Yeah, you gotta have... It's not streaming for free on anything right now. Unless you had like Sling TV or YouTube Prime, YouTube Plus, or whatever it's called. And then you can watch it. Well, I'm going to get off here. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. My heater has died. And I'm going to head back to the house. I'm going to get Rachel coffee before I leave. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Like, subscribe, compliment a friend, or even a stranger. Check out some other videos on my channel. You might like them. Some of them are short, some are longs. I do a lot of random stuff. So my email is coffeewithmalcolm@gmail.com. I hope you all have a great day. And if you want to see me tomorrow morning, I'll see you then. Bye, guys.